Hey guys, it's Chris from SurviveNnThrive. Today I'm going to be showing you a quick video on how to make your own set of pacing beads. Alright guys, before we start, there's a few things you're going to need. First, you're going to need some paracord. Secondly, you're going to need a cutting tool of some sorts, whether it be a scissor or a knife. You're going to need 13 beads and a lighter. Optional, you can use a measuring tape. Alright guys, so the first thing we're going to do is we're going to take our paracord, and we want about a 2-foot section of paracord. It doesn't have to be exact. If you think it's going to be too short, then keep it long. We can always trim it up later. Alright guys, so now that we have our paracord, the first thing we're going to do is we want to gut the paracord. Now if you don't know what that means, what we're going to do is on the end, you'll notice paracord has these inner strands. We want to take all of them out. Otherwise, the beads aren't going to fit through. See, so all you have to do is grab the white and pull it out. Don't discard this, though. Keep this. We're going to need this later in a step to come. So now that we got our paracord gutted, we got these strands all out, just put these to the side. What we're going to do is you want to find the halfway point, like this, just make a bite, and then put it down. We're going to come back to that in a second. Now you're going to want 13 beads. They can be assorted colors, you can do them all the same color, they can be plastic, they can be wood, these are wood. You need 13 beads, you need 9 on the bottom section. So I'll show you right here. We have 9 beads right here and 4 beads up here. So I got my 13 beads right here. Just gonna put those down right here and leave them there for a second. Okay guys, so now that we got our beads and our paracord cut and gutted and we found the halfway point, what we're gonna do is go to the other end, the opposite end of the bite where you have the 2 tag ends, and we're gonna tie a knot, an overhand knot. So all you're going to do is take both of those together and just tie a simple overhand knot in the bottom. Just like that. Now if you want to right now, what you can do is take your lighter and just singe those ends shut. That way your paracord doesn't fray. Just be careful when you do that and don't touch that stuff until it's dried, because it is like melted plastic or nylon. It will just melt your skin and give you really bad burns. So once that's cooled off, we're going to go back to the inner strands of the paracord I told you not to get rid of. We're going to take one strand from that paracord and we're going to put it through the loop up here. And just bring the 2 tag ends of the inner strand of the paracord together. And what this is going to allow us to do is it's going to allow us to thread on our beads a lot easier. So instead of trying to push that piece of the paracord through the beads, we're actually just going to be able to thread these little strands through it a lot easier. So now take 9 beads, 9 of your 13, just move them over here, and these are, you're going to thread all of these onto your paracord and push them down to this knot. So, just to show you, just to show you right here, taking the inner strands, I'm going to kill Mr. Mosquito when he lands. Alright guys, so when threading these, just to show you, we're taking the inner strand of the paracord, putting it through that loop, and then we're coming back over here and we're taking the tag ends of that. Then we're taking our bead and using these inner strands right here, we're going to thread right through the bead. Then you just pull the bead down to here, and then we're just going to pull it through and slide it all the way down to the knot. And we're going to do this for the other 8. Alright guys, so now once we have our 9 beads on, just show you that there are 9 on the bottom. 3 sets of 3. Once we have those on, we want about an inch gap before our next knot, or most people a 2-finger space is a good measurement. So what we're going to do is we're going to measure out with our fingers that 2-finger mark, or an inch, and then we're going to tie an overhand knot just like we did down here, right here. Just like that. So we got our second knot in there, and it's an inch, 2 fingers away. Doesn't have to be perfect. And now these beads can be slid and they won't fall off. Our next step, we're going to take our inner strand again and put it back where we had it for the first set of beads we put on, and now we're going to put on the last 4. Our last 4 beads down to this knot. So we're doing the same thing, threading our paracord, inner strand of paracord through our bead, and just pulling our bead all the way down to the knot. Now once we have those 4 beads on, those last 4 up here, we can remove our inner strand of paracord, put it to the side. And now we're going to do the same thing. We want about an inch gap, or 2-finger span, above these 4 right here, and we're going to put another overhand knot right here. So there we go, we got our overhand knot with about a 2-finger gap. You should be left with a loop on the top here, which will allow you to hook these beads on to your pack or something. And these beads should be able to slide up and down. Okay guys, so that's how to make a simple set of pacing beads. It's really easy and simple to do at home. It's really cheap too, fairly cheap. Usually when you buy beads and stuff, they come in big packages, and when you buy paracord, it comes in big rolls, so you can make a lot of these if you wanted to. Some people sell them. Some people like to make them with their kids. It's a really fun project, easy project for little kids. Other than that, if you have any questions regarding on how to make these or anything like that, feel free to message me. My email's in the description below as always. I hope you enjoyed the video, and thanks for checking out my channel. Thanks for watching my video. Thanks for your support, for commenting, subscribing, liking, all that fun stuff. And I hope to see you around.